Very good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. We'll start the program and we'll have more people join us as they come. My very warm greetings to you all and thank you so much for being here today. I welcome our honorable member of the Board of Trustees, Pandit ji, Amitava Mukherjee ji. Thank you for being here with us today. I welcome our speaker, Dr. Mahua Mukherjee ma'am. We are all gathered here today for Gaudiya Nritya Unveiled, a journey through Bengal's classical dance, a beautiful lecture demonstration that Madam and Sir will take us through today. It is my honor to introduce Dr. Mukherjee and Madam today. We'll have our secretary and curator join us in some time. So let us start with Madam. Dr. Mahua Mukherjee is an exponent and pioneer researcher who has revived the Indian classical dance form Gaudiya Nritya. She is an MSc PhD in botany from Calcutta University, a retired professor from the Department of Dance, and was the former Dean of Faculty of Fine Arts at Rabindra Bharati University. She has also given performances and lectures as a Fulbright visiting professor at the University of Oklahoma in USA. Since 1980s, her career is dedicated to the revival of Gaudiya Nritya, along with her husband and our honorable member of the Board of Trustees, Pandit Amitava Mukherjee. Madam is a recipient of many awards. The EZCC Guru title was conferred upon Madam in 2002. She is the Best Woman Achiever from 2009, given by Fiki Flow, Kolkata chapter at their 25th year celebration. She was awarded as the Best Speaker on the 150th year celebration of Rabindranath Tagore's birth anniversary at Sri Mata Vaishno Devi University in Jammu in 2012. The Jagat Ram Award at Mejia Book Fair was conferred upon ma'am in 2014. Saraswati Educational, Cultural and Charitable Trust, Kapileshwar Temple, Chennai, conferred the Gaud Deshi Nayaki title upon ma'am. She has also served as Tagore Chair Professor at the University of Dhaka for 2 years. Madam learnt her art from many gurus, including Shashi Mahato, who taught her Nachni, Narottam Sanyal Kirtan, Padma Shri Gambhir Singh Mudha for Chhau, Padma Bhushan Kalanidhi Narayan for Abhinay, Guru Manabhendu Bandyopadhyay for Shastra, and many others. Dr. Mahua Mukherjee is also the founder and dance director of the Institute Gaudiya Nritya Bharati and was the former director of Mitrayan. She features in many documentary films as well, such as Dance of God from 1997, Geetmay Tanmay, Trance in Motion from 2012, which was made by Films Division, Government of India, Resurrection, which was Rajabhasha TV channel in 2013, and Gaudiya Nritya, Golden Glory, a classical dance of Bengal in 2017, among many others. She has about 20 books and more than 180 articles to her credit. Under her able guidance, more than 50 students have received junior and senior fellowships and scholarships from Government of India, and many of them have also completed their doctorate degrees in the field of Gaudiya Nritya. A very quick introduction to Pandit ji. Pandit Amitava Mukherjee is the esteemed member of our Board of Trustees. He is a pioneering figure in the research of the music of Gaudiya Nritya. He holds an MA in Rabindra Sangeet from Rabindra Bharati University and has received fellowship from the State Music Academy, Department of Culture, Government of West Bengal, along with a senior fellowship in music of Gaudiya Nritya from Ministry of Culture, Government of India. He has served as the founder and principal of Mitrayan, a renowned institute related to Gaudiya Nritya. At present, he is the principal of Gaudiya Nritya Bharati. He has written many articles on the music of Gaudiya Nritya. His students have also received junior and senior fellowships and scholarships from Ministry of Culture, Government of India. He has directed and sung in many dances, dramas, and choreographed and directed many such programs by renowned artists, including Padma Shri Bharati Shivaji, among others. Presently, he is an esteemed member of our board. He has also composed more than 60 songs in the Gaudiya Sangeet. I now hand over the stage to Madam and Sir for the very special program that we have all gathered here for today.
Thank you, Ashwini ji. Reciting some. Gurung bande, muning bande, bande, gauri gurung muhu, nande yang nartana sarvai, yatha sarva prasadatah, yat bharatam dhruvam nrityam, gaude shuchira charchitam, budhanam puratastasya kinchidadya nivedyate. Before begin my talk on Gaudiya Nritya, a classical dance of Bengal, I would like to convey my regards to the Victoria Memorial Hall. My special regards to Dr. Shomarendra Kumar, the curator and secretary, and the members of education unit of Victoria Memorial Hall, like Ashwini ji, Shilpi ji, Ratanjit ji, and others, and the scholars assembled in this hall. Pranam to everyone. In the year 1970, in my childhood, I visited to the Ananta Vasudev Terracotta temple of Bashpuri of Hooghly district of West Bengal. That temple is beautifully decorated with dancing sculptures of 17th century AD. That amazingly beautiful dancing sculpture set me thinking about the dancing position of our Bengal, the rich cultural heritage of Bengal. These sculptures has given me the inspiration to revive this untouched, unexplored, incredible discovery of classical dance form of Bengal. More than 2000 years old, Bharatanatyam Shastra, it's mentioning about this dance form. It gives us the idea of interrelationship of all the arts. The antiquity of Gaudiya Nritya is based on sculptures, literature, shastras or texts, and traditional village dance forms like Nachni or Devdasi dance tradition, Kirtan Nritya, Chho, like all other classical dance forms of India. All the dance forms are dwelt upon the rural dance forms, like one example, Bharatanatyam, basically revived during 1935, 27 December, rechristened or renamed by Rukmini Devi Arundel, Bharatanatyam. It's dwelt upon Sadir or Dasi, Kurubhanji, Kuchipudi, Bhagavatamela Nataka, the major elements, and the minor elements is Harikatha, Chinna Melam, Bhoga Melam, etc. So same thing happened for Bengal also. Nachni or Devdasi dance, Chho, Kirtan Nritya, already mentioned. Gaudiya Nritya is an art that is meant primarily for spiritual expression, being obviously a temple art at the outset. The Guru Shishya Parampara traditional dance forms, historical evidences and texts. Besides its roots in Natya Shastra, its evolution and growth can be traced to the tradition of dance in Gauda Bongo, means Bengal. So, in Natya Shastra, we have, in 14th chapter, we have 4 type of classical dance, in India. This is more than 2000 years old, Bharata Muni's Natya Shastra. So, Dakshinata, Abanti, Panchali, and Odru Magadhi. No Bharatanatyam, no Odissi, no Kuchipudi, nothing. Only Dakshinata, Panchali, Abanti, and Odru Magadhi. So from Dakshinata in present century, just before independence and after independence, gradually one by one come to the fourth. Kuchipudi first, Bharatanatyam, Kathakali 1930, today's Kathakali, not the village farmers they used to perform, not that, the classical Kathakali. Then Bharatanatyam by Rukmini Devi Arundel, already I mentioned, Mohiniyattam and Kuchipudi 1960, present day's Kuchipudi by Vedanta Lakshminarayan Shastri. Avanti is central India. If anybody can discover some dance forms and they can re-establish that. And Panchali is western part of India, that's up to Afghanistan. So it's the same thing happened. And Odro-Magadhi is eastern region. So it has 4 major forms. The Odissi, it is re-established again 1972. And Gaudiya, of course, Government of India is giving scholarship fellowship from 1996 or 97. Then Kshatriya from Assam in the year 2000 and 2001, it was re-established again. And Manipuri dance, we know the name. It's dwelt upon totally the classical Manipuri. I'm not talking about the folk Manipuri dance. Classical Manipuri, it's totally dwelt upon Gaudiya Vaishnava religion preached by Sri Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So now present situation is this, Savanti and Panchali. Nothing happened till now. So historical and visual sources for any dance forms, so same thing happened for Bengal. This one is text and Shastra, and this is Greater Bengal. I'm giving this the year just before partition up to 1911. So Greater Bengal is from Darbhanga, this Darbongo, nowadays present Bihar. And I have already mentioned Odro Magadhi, this Natya Shastra. Beautiful slok. Anga Banga Utkalinga Batshashchaiva Odro Magadha Paundra Nepalikaschaiva Antargiri Bahirgira Tatha Prabanga Mahendra Malada Mallavartaka Brahmattara Prabhataya Bhargava Margavas Tatha Pragjyotisha Pulindascha Vaidhas Tamraliptaka Pranga Prabhitayaschi Ujjanti Chodro Magadhim. So, if you go through total sloka, you can easily make out that all are under Greater Bengal. This Bongo means Bengal, Bongo. Pondro Bordhon is North Bengal. This is from West Bengal and also nowadays Bangladesh. Antargiri is Birbhum. Bohirgiri is Chotanagpur, nowadays Jharkhand. And Malada is Malda, not only the West Bengal Malda, Rajshahi, it was Greater Malda. And Prabanga is Purva East Bengal. Tamralipta is Southern Bengal, Medinipur and adjacent areas. Brahmottara, just above the Myanmar, Brahmadesh. So it's up to Murshidabad. Like this, if you analyze the sloka, you can understand the classical dance was spread all over Bengal. This Odro Magadhi Prabhriti, no Bharatanatyam, no Odissi, no Kuchipudi, nothing. Only mentions the names Dakshinata, Panchali, Avanti and Odro Magadhi. So, literature, little bit I'm talking about, because if I start to say about literature, then it will take 7 days. So only 1-2 line I am just mentioning. Many references supporting the existence of dance forms in ancient Bengal are to be found also in literature like Chorjapad, Mongol Kabbos. We come across an instance of a housewife of the soil of Bengal dancing in the court of the Lord Indra, the king of gods. During the time of Pala dynasties, 8th to 12th century AD, we could know the Ramcharit Kabbo about the Devdasi dancers of Bengal. Just imagine Devdasi dancers. So I have written a book, Devdasis of Bengal. This fourth edition just published few days ago. One major literature is Jayadeva's Gita Govinda of 12th century AD. He was the famous court poet of King Lakshman Sen of 12th century Bengal. So from Charzapot to Tagore, 8th to 20th century, there are so many literature are the valuable supporting documents of Bengal's dance. Devadasi tradition, the Devadasi system is very strong, very ancient custom of Bengal. 3rd century AD, we could know the name of Devdasi Sutanuka from the inscription. So I have already mentioned that sculpture, painting and inscription. In Kashmir poet Kalhana's Raj Tarangini, we get the reference. Beautiful sloka. Pravivesha kramenatha nagarang paundravardhanam lasyang se drashtum avishat kartikeya niketanam bharatanu gama laksha nritya gitadi shastravit nartaki kamala nama kantimantang dadarshatam. So beautiful sloka. This Pravivesha kramenatha, nath means spring, is entering. Nagarang paundravardhan is North Bengal. There he saw Kartikeya Niketanam, Kartik temple in North Bengal. Till nowadays, there's Kartik Puja and Kartik sculpture you can get everywhere in North Bengal. In North Bengal University Museum, you can see there Kartik sculptures. So, Kartikeya Niketanam, Bharatanu Gama Lakshya. According to tenets of Natya Shastra, the dancer is following the Shastra, Natya Shastra. Bharatanu Gama Lakshya Nritya Gitadi Shastravit. Nartaki Kamala Nama Kantimantang Dadarshatang. The name of the dancer is Kamala. She is beautiful damsel. Still now, in folk song, just remember, Bhalo Koira Bajao Go Dhakua, Shundari Kamala Nache. It's became Dotara by Nirmalendra Chaudhary, but it was Bhalo Koira Bajao Go Dhakua, Dhak Bajao, Shundari Kamala Nache. So everything it not getting lost. If you patronize this, it became in Nagoric or urban culture. Again, it's suppressed in folk form. So Kamala Shundari Nach, it's very famous in North Bengal. To be precise, the poet has alluded to one Devdasi called Kamala in the temple of Kartika, I already mentioned. And Jayapir, the king of Kashmir of 8th century AD, came to North Bengal, watched her dance and took her to Kashmir. From inscription, it's very important, from inscription, I'm grateful to Professor B.N. Mukherjee for that reference. From inscription, we could know there were 1,000 Devadasis served in a white mountain, 12-storied mountain in Bangor of North Bengal at the 10th century AD. During the reign of King Noyapal Dev, the Pala king. Himogiri Miba Shubhrang Ramya Ratnang Sujala Pratifalita Sakeli Praura Rama Sahasram. So Praura Rama Sahasram, Sahasra Devadasi were there. Just imagine. From an inscription, we come to know the 400 Devadasis of the Brihadeshwar temple of Tamil Nadu. As a teacher, we taught in school or colleges that 400 Devadasis on Tanjavur Brihadeshwar temple. Then you can imagine the 1,000 Devadasis were in Bengal. This temple still exists, and from its size we can guess how big the temple of North Bengal. Bengal must have been in order to accommodate 1,000 Devdasis 1,000 years ago. Just imagine. Which was demolished due to Turkish invasion at 12th century AD. After Pala Sena period, Turkish invasion started and devastated Bengal's cultural psyche. Again, that phase was dark phase after 12th century to 14th century, dark phase. Then, 15th century, ascetic Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's period started. He established Gaudiya Vaishnava religion. He was the chief Gaudiya dancer. The most important section of Indian dance and music is closely associated with life and doctrine of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Charzapad I have already mentioned, Boruchondi Dashe, Sri Krishna Kirtan, Maladhar Boshu, Sri Krishna Vijay, Jayadeva's Gita Govinda, Arya Saptasati of Govardhan Acharya, so many. And after post Chaitanya, so many books. If I talk about the Chaitanya's post Chaitanya period books, which is written about the dance forms, we could know from that. So it will take half an hour. And the Mangal Kavya stretched from 11th century to 18th century AD. So there are so many types of Mangal Kavya. This Manosha Mongol, we know the name of Behula. She was a very good dancer. She used to perform in front of Lord Indra and Devas. Chondi Mongol, Ratna Mongol, Sharada Mongol, Shitala Mongol, Kalika Mongol, Chaitanya Mongol, all Mangal Kavas full of vivid descriptions of dance and music. So just imagine যে আমরা যদি নাচ গান না করতাম তাহলে কি সাহিত্য রচিত হতো? নাচ গানের সাহিত্য? আমরা তো এখানে এতজন বসে আছি, আমাকে যদি এখন বলে একটা হোমিওপ্যাথিক বই লেখো, আমি কি পারবো? হোমিওপ্যাথিক ডাক্তারও সহজে পারবে না। বা কেউ যদি এখানে উকিল থাকেন, ওকালতির বই লিখতে বলি, সেও কিন্তু পারবে না, সম্ভব নয়। তার মানে কি প্রচণ্ড রিগোরাস প্র্যাকটিস, সাধনা এবং ডিপ কনসেন্ট্রেশন, এবং সেই সাবজেক্টটা প্রচণ্ডভাবে এখানে ডিপলি রুটেড, তবে সেটার উপর লেখা হয়। এবং একটা না, আমি যদি only I mention about the Shastra Granthas, it will take minimum 15 minutes, minimum. So already I have mentioned about the Natya Shastra, and I'm happy that Natya Shastra also mentioning about the Gaudiya terminology. No other dance forms. Only if you go to the Ahariya chapter, they are mentioning, Bharatamuni mentions that গৌড়ীয় নর্তক নর্তকী তারা শ্যামা কালার করবে, মাজা রং, তাদের লম্বা বেনি থাকবে, নয় খোঁপা থাকবে, শশিকা পাশ বেনিকম। তো আই এম হ্যাপি উইথ দ্যাট, দ্য নাট্যশাস্ত্র অলসো মেনশনিং অ্যাবাউট দিস গৌড়ীয় নৃত্য। ইটস আ very strong hold that we are getting the reference there. And now come to the point of Shastra. We have 4 types of Abhinaya: Angika, Vachika, Swatika, and Aharyam. Angika means Anga, Pratyanga, Upanga, major limbs and minor limbs. And Vachika means the sound, the bachan, the speech, the bowls of in our case mridanga, pakhwal, dhak, etc. For kathak, tabla. So Vachika is that. Aharyam is costume, makeup, ornamentation, everything which is collecting from the outside. Today's Aharyam, this podium, this laptop, this microphone. So Aharyam is, there is various 4 kinds. So all the surroundings, it's all under the category of Aharyam. And Swatika is pure state of mind. Moner Shuddha Bhav. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a great dancer. He was a great dancer. And he was imbibed in dance. So Ashto Shattik Bhav, he can't finish. Ultimately, he gets murcha. So it's very important, Ashto Shattik Bhav. We can't do that. So now I'm talking about the Shastra, the hand gestures. Few, just already 5, few I will show. We follow, after Natya Shastra, 5th to 7th century Matanga Muni's Brihadeshi also mention about the Gaudiya. You can get the raga's name, Gaud Rag, Gaud Kaishiki, Gaud Panchama. And it is only for the music book, not the dance. But there mentions in Bengal, with Gaud Raga, Gaud Kaishiki, Gaud Panchama, Bengal Raga, Nabarasa was enacted. Just imagine, in Matanga Muni's Brihadeshi. Then we come to Sharangadeva's Sangit Ratnakar, 25 to 1240, this is 13th century. There is 5 kinds of Prabandha Sangita. Lat, Karnat, Dravid, Andhra, Gaud. Just imagine. All the pan-Indian Shastra Grantha mentions about the Gaudiya terminology. So I'm so happy for that. It's not that I have given the name. My not direct guru, but guru is in any form. So Professor B.N. Mukherjee, one day I was talking with him. So I asked, স্যার কী নাম রাখবো, আমি ঠিক বুঝতে পারছি না, আমার মনে হচ্ছে যেমন মণিপুরের মণিপুরি, উড়িষ্যার ওড়িশি, এই নামগুলো তো শাস্ত্রে নেই। তো বললেন মহুয়া তুমি গৌরী বা গৌরীও রাখো। সো স্ট্রাকড ইন মাইন্ড, আমি তো বলছি গৌরী নৃত্য, নো, গৌরী বা গৌরীও। স্যার প্রপোজড মি অ্যান্ড ইট ওয়াজ অ্যাকসেপ্টেড। রামমোহন রায়ের ব্যাকরণ, বাংলা ব্যাকরণ, গৌড়ীয় ব্যাকরণ। চৈতন্যদেবের বৈষ্ণব ধর্ম, গৌড়ীয় বৈষ্ণব ধর্ম। বাংলার আর্কিটেক্ট, গৌড়ীয় আর্কিটেক্ট, 4 চালা রীতি, 8 চালা রীতি। তো যা কিছু বাংলার সব গৌড়ীয় নাম। তো স্যারের জন্যে, এবং আলটিমেটলি শাস্ত্র অনুযায়ী দেখলাম নাট্যশাস্ত্রে গৌড়ীয় মেনশন করছে, মতঙ্গমণি বৃহদেশীতে গৌড়ীয় মেনশন করছে, সঙ্গীত রত্নাকরে মেনশন করছে। আর সবচেয়ে আনন্দের কথা, 17th সেঞ্চুরি ওড়িশি ডান্সের একটা বই, অভিনয় চন্দ্রিকা, মহেশ্বর মহাপাত্রের লেখা, সেখানে 7 রকম স্কুল অফ ক্লাসিক্যাল ডান্স, ওয়ান ইজ গৌড়ীয়। তো শাস্ত্রে বলছে, সাহিত্যে বলছে, এইখানটাই ভীষণ আনন্দের। যেমন ভরতনাট্যম নামকরণ করছে রুক্মিণী দেবী অরুণ্ডেল। ওড়িশির নাম চার্লস ফেব্রি থেকে এনারা নাম দিয়েছেন। ব্রতিন মুখোপাধ্যায় সাজেস্ট করেছেন পুরোটা শাস্ত্র উপর দাঁড়িয়ে। এইটাই হচ্ছে সবচেয়ে আনন্দের জায়গা। যাই হোক, তো আই ওয়ান্ট টু শো ফিউ লিটল বিট ফ্রম আওয়ার শাস্ত্র। এসো তোমরা। We have many Shastra Granthas, but major 2. Shongit Damodar, again namaskar karo. Shongit Damodar and Srihasta Muktabali of Pandit Shubhankar of 13th century, 13 to 15, which I have translated along with my guru, Professor Manobindu Bandyopadhyay. One has published from Asiatic Society, Shongit Damodar, and other one has published from সংস্কৃত সাহিত্য পরিষদ। চলো তুমি একটু বলো, প্রণাম করবে। প্রণাম, নমস্কার।
1 2 3 4 ঝাউটি 3 টা খেটা তাওটি 3 টা খেটা ঝাউটি 3 টা খেটা 3 ত্রক্রেতে টা খেটা ঝাউটি 3 টা খেটা তাওটি 3 টা খেটা ঝাউটি 3 টা খেটা 3 ত্রক্রেতে টা খেটা।
Just follow the bowl, jha and ta, the stress and unstressed. মহাপ্রাণ বর্ণ, অল্পপ্রাণ বর্ণ। ঝাউটি 3টা খেটা তাউটি, softer. খেটা ঝাউটি 3টা খেটা 3 ত্রিকরে তেটা খেটা। This is typical for Bengal. जैसे if you go to the village dance, you can get the same thing. ঝা গেনে গেদা ঘেনে উর গেনে গেদা ঘেনে উর গেনে গেদা ঘেনে গেদা গেদা ঝা উর ঝা ঝা গেদা ঝা, ছৌবল. So everywhere you can get this. And in literature, our this resonance, Akshara Dambara, Sanskrit literature is enriched by 4 elements major. Northern region is called Udiccho. Western regional is called Praticcho. Southern is called Dakshinatta. But Eastern is not called Pracha, it's called Gaudi Riti. The typical Gaudi Riti is Akshara Dambara. Very easy. Akshara Dambara is resonance. Just pralaya payodhi jale dhrutavana sivedam bihita bahitra charitra makedam keshava dhrita meena shariram jaya jagadisha hare. Now go to the village. Chaturbhuja prahoro namushiko bahon namo namo narayan namo namo gajanan. The same thing happened. Janagana manayodhinayaka jayo he bharato bhagya vidhata. Country was its traditional parampara. Just typical for Bengal. And now I'm showing little bit from Hasta. Asam Yukta Hasta ke dekhabe. Tumi dekhao. Sangeet Damodar. In Natya Shastra we have 24 number. Abhinay Darpan follows by Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, Odissi and Mohiniyattam. They have 28. And our is 30.
Asamyutanam hastanamuddesha kriyate adhuna shubhankarena kavina nanabhinaya shalina pataka padmakoshancha hamsasya kartari mukha alapadma sripataka mushtika shikharastatha ardhachandra sarpashira suchasya khatakamukha arala shukatundascha samdamsa kangulastatha urnanava upi kathita kapitva mrigashirshaka hamsapaksha tamrachurascha chatura mukulastatha भ्रमरश्च कदम्बश्च कृष्णसारमुखाभयः घ्रोणिका उप्यथ सिंहस्य अंकुश तंत्रीमुखस्तथा.
Samyukta Hasta, double hand, 14 in number. According to Natya Shastra, they has 13. And Abhinay Darpan, they have 24. And we have 14. Very close to Natya Shastra.
गजदन्ता कपुतश्च वर्धमान अंजलि तथा निषधा कर्कटश्चैव ततुत्संगो अवहिद्धक स्वस्तिको माकरो दोलस्तथा पुष्पपुटा वेदाः मरलश्च तथैवन्यः खटकवर्धमानकाः.
Asamyukta, Samyukta, it's depicting, narrating the Abhinaya, its words like Pataka, Ami, Jabuna. So it's only used for the meaning. These hand gestures and double hand and all are from our forefathers. They conceptualized this from the nature. Like Alapadma, this full-blown lotus, Urnanabha, this spider, just imagine. Kapitva, the codbill. And double hand, she did Gajadanta, the tusk. So the nature, our mother is nature. The next I want to show Nritya Hasta, 27 in number. So Natya Shastra, they have 13 number. Abhinay Darpan, they don't have Nritya Hasta. For Bharatanatyam, Odissi, they have taken the help from Asamyukta, Samyukta. They have chosen few hand gesture, and they utilized in their basic steps. And our Nritya Hasta, we utilized in our basic steps, Nritango. So this is 27 in number. And the difference between the Hasta, the Asamyukta, Samyukta, you were showing this, only the palm with the finger and total one. So you can use like this, any direction. But for Nritya Hasta, the total, this is according to Shilpa Shastra, from total arm to tip of the fingers utilized for the same terminology only. This is very important. What is the difference between the Nritya Hasta and Nritya Hasta?
Keshabandho Nitambascha Rechitayapi Ardharechita Chaturasra Tatha Udvrita Pallava Pakshavanchita Latanama Natamukha Shastiko Viprakirnaka Avidha Bhaktra Sutyasya Yapi Arala Khataka Mukha Bhakshamandali Yathayeksyat Uraparshardhamandali Parshamandali Yatha Bhavet Urdhamandali Yathayapeva Mushtika Swastika Shyapi Pakshapradutakas-tatha Karihasta Dandapakshas-tatha Garuda-pakshaka Alapadmonnatasthaiva Bhavet Uttanarechita Nalini Padma Kushaschetyami Cha Saptavinshati.
So I am showing one step with this hasta, noti karo ghenejha, and nitamba. This is for Nritango, the basic steps of Gaudiya. We have 116 steps. We have one ghenejha bolo.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ghe ne jha, khe ne ta, ghe ne jha, khe ne ta.
So Nalini Padma Koshaka hasta and Nitamba hasta. The circular movement continuous. Sthanak. 33 number according to Sangit Damodara Pandit Shubhankar. 33.
Samhata.
You can see this foot in Kuchipudi also.
Samapadancha स्वस्तिकाः वर्धमानक नन्दवार्तं चतुरस्रं पार्ष्णिविद्धं ततः परम् एकपर्शगतं तस्माद् एकजानुगतं तथा परवृत्तं तथा प्रोक्तं पृष्ठोत्तानो दलना तथा एकपादं ततो ब्रह्मं वैष्णवं गरुडं तथा शैवं वृषभासनं च पर्ष्णिपर्शगतं तथा समसूचि विषमसूचि खण्डसूचि विशाखकं जातं वैतान संकुण्डलम् अलीडं प्रत्यालिडकम् अर्धमण्डलम् ऊर्ध्वासनं थैव कमलासनं जानुवर्तितकं तस्मान्मण्डुकं दर्दुरं तथा स्थानकानि त्रयस्त्रिंशद्येतानोक्तानि सुरभिः.
All these pictures drawn by my mom. Late Chobi Chakraborty. So it's a blessing for me. Now, one, two, because time is very short, do ekta bhramari dekho alpo. Bhramari, this circular movement. Okay, purity. Chakra karo to ek, dui, chakra bhramari. According to Sangit Damodar Pandit Shvankar. Ek, dui, tin, char. ঝাঝাঝি নাঝিনি ঝাঝিনি ঝে নাং তাতাতি নাতিনি তাতিনি থে নাং ঝাঝাঝি নাঝিনি ঝাঝিনি ঝে তাতাতি নাতিনি তাতিনি থে নাং চক্র দেন চৌকা এক দুই তিন চার ঝাউ টি তিন টা খেটা তাও টি তিন টা খেটা ঝাউ টি তিন টা খেটা তিন ত্রেকড়ে তিনটা খেটা একটা আকাশ ভ্রমরি দেখো we have various types of আকাশ ভ্রমরি I am taking the help also the literature. মনসামঙ্গল কাব্যে বলছে কি সুন্দর নাচের ডেসক্রিপশন বেহুলা নাচ করছে শূন্যেতে ধরে পাক যেন কুম্ভরের চাক এরিয়াল শূন্যেতে ধরে পাক পাক মানে ভ্রমরী সাহিত্যে বলছে শাস্ত্রে আকাশ ভ্রমরী যেন কুম্ভরের চাক করো এক দুই তিন চার ঝাউ টি তিনটা খেটা তাও টি তিনটা খেটা We have various types of Akasha Brahmari. This is one. আর সময় বেশি নেই দু একটা ভূমিচারী দেখাও We have ভূমিচার two types of chari. Chari means gate. Charu gati. তো chari, ভূমিচারী, আকাশচারী. ভূমিচারী, this is artly movement. And আকাশচারী, aerial. ভূমিচারী করো 26 এর number I am showing 2, 3 or 5. Samanakha. Nupura Biddha. Tiriyang Mukhi. Marala, Harinatrashika, so many, 26, I am showing a few of. Akashchari দু একটা দেখাও, Vikshepa, Dumuri, Ankritarita. Ankri means feet, the lower portion of feet, it's tarita. Janghavarta. So 16 in number, Ullola, like waves. I have shown few, and now I'm come to the point, sculpture. Then I will close because time is very short. Sculpture, painting and inscription. I have already mentioned about the inscription. Temple sculpture have remained a mute yet irrefutable proof of the ancient origins of dance of this land. Before Christian era, we have various miniature paintings, sculptures in terracotta. If you go to the Ashutosh Museum of Calcutta University, or Tomluk or Tamralipta Museum, or Behala State Museum, you can see 6th century BC, 4th century BC have a dancing sculptures. It's rare. And again, during Pala period, Pala Sena period, the golden period of Bengal, 8th to 12th century, in that period, Bengal produced stone, metal, wooden, clay sculptures and paintings that illustrate the technical aspects of particular movement of the dances. And several. So I'm showing few sculptures and related with the relation related to Sanaka. Sculpture of terracotta. This is pre-Christian era, 4th century BC. I'm grateful to Ashutosh Museum. Hey, Esho, quick. Half sit. Ardha Mandala. This is Ardha Mandala and playing Veena by some Rajpurush. Next. দেখাও, চলে যাও, তারপরে চলে যাও, কুইক করো. This is again this Kanar Khopa. You can see in Mohiniyattam nowadays. This is 1st century AD, Maurya Shunga Kushan period, and the Nitambahasta and Vrishabhasanam Sthanak. এই কেউ একটা করো Vrishabhasanam Sthanak. বসো. Nitambahasta রাখো. Our eyes are very big and beautiful. Next. This is from Paharpur, Bangladesh. Darao Bishak Sthanak. And the Manduka Sthanak. This is again from Jagjivanpur, rare. This is 2000 years. It is in 2000 year revived again. And dhoro Kapitva Hasta and Dola Hasta, the male dancer with curly hair and big, beautiful eyes, and Kunchita Pada, terracotta, 9th century AD. Next, this is warrior, word dancer. Next, the drummer. Still now, if you go to any akhada, you can see that drummer is playing drum. Still, and this is from Shamrai temple. This is Ras Mandali. We have 3 types of Ras. We know Khali Garba, etc. But in Bengal, there is so many types of Ras dance. Tal Ras, Mondol Ras, Dondo Ras. This is an example. And this is from Shamrai. And it's a big circle. Next. This is Shamrai temple, Pancharatna. And Bengal temple is very typical. This is squarish. This is type. And the circular in upper portion. And just imagine our boundary. In northern region, very steady, rigid Himalayan mountain peak. So very rigid our forms. And at the same time, the southern portion is covered with the delta region and the Sundarban big. And the western part is plateau land, and the middle portion total is with covered with clay soil. So at the same time very graceful. And this is from Shamrai Mandir, dancing on earthen pot. Okay, and the dancer is dancing, so her blades are flying here, and with the instrument. And dancer is also dancing on 1 foot on the earthen pot and other on the floor. The next, this is our 16th century. Yes, the next chole jao, quick, chole jao. Now, this is stone sculpture, Pala period, 8th to 12th century. Sorry, this is again terracotta temple, terracotta sculpture from Shamrai, this Kanchi Vesham. We have 3 types of costume, sari, mekhola and kanchi. And with the flying whisk in hand, chamur, and pushpo dali in hand. Next. This is stone sculpture. The corner one from Zafar Khan Gazir Masjid. It was mentioned by Dhoi that 8th century there was Murari Mohan temple. And after Turkish invasion, it's converted to mosque, Zafar Khan Gazir Masjid. And this one is Adina Masjid. It was known as Ardhanatha temple, 8th century Pala period. So you can see that one also. Sculpture still it is there. And in the middle, this is from Burdwan University Museum. I'm grateful to Rangan Kanti Jana, their curator. So, koro, alushi bhungima darao. Eita darao ekটু. Eita darao. So it is from Die Hard. Next one, please. Dekho. This is Gaur Gate. The instrument is percussion is playing the percussion drum. Next. Next. This is from Delhi National Museum. This Kunchita Pada and Pataka Hasta and Dola Hasta. Next. Wooden sculpture. It's very rare. 11th century Devadasi from Dhaka Museum. Next. This is metal sculpture, 9th to 12th century. It is preserved in Rare Art Gallery of Malda Museum. This Swastika Sthana, cross-legged, and Kuri Pataka in hand, like this. And these are all terracotta sculptures. Ekটু দেখো. This is, just see, Suchapada. It's very important for Bengal. Suchapada. It's very typical for Bengal. The next one, please. This is again Adina Mosque. And this is from Nepal Museum. It's British Museum, sorry. Aki Nepal eki jinish ache. And it is very important from Rare Art Gallery of Calcutta University, Ashutosh Museum. Chakra Purush. Vishnu is dancing on Garura. Vishnu moto Bishake bosho ekটু somo esho. Bishake bosho. আর উপরে দুটো হাতে তাল রাখো, টাইম কিপার, অ্যান্ড গরুর স্থানে একটু নিচে বসো, এখানটায় থাকো। This just count, this is 12. And the opposite side also same, also 12. So 24 hours, this is Chakra Purush. And that is Baman Avatar, Trivikrama Murti of 11th century, Pala period. And this is Southern Nataraja. We are very familiar with that. It is 10th century AD. In Chola period, it's evolved. And at the same time, in Bengal, we have this 10th century sculptures, Nataraja, Narteshwara. That one is Dakshina Murti, Veena-dhara, and 12-armed. And this is 10-armed. This is preserved in Delhi National Museum, and it is preserved in Borno Research Museum of Bangladesh. So 10-armed depicting 10 corners, and the rest 2-armed is timekeeper. So next one, please. These are all, and this is 7th century Nataraja from Begunia temple. And left corner, this is from Dhaka Museum. And in the middle, this is from Patna Museum. Again, 24 hours, this Chakra Purush. And this is Ardhanarishwara sculpture, this wooden sculpture. It's very important. Every year during Gajan festival, it immersed in the water pond, and again it took out and painted by the painters, and they used for their rituals. And this is terracotta Ardhanarishwar for 11th century. Next one, again Ardhanarishwar, 11th century. And this is very rare sculpture. It is from Bengal, 10th century AD, the metal sculpture. And Bengal, typical Nataraja is dancer lord is dancing himself on the top of Nandibul. Nandibul also dancing with ecstasy, and in front the Ganas are dancing, and it's again 10-armed. The sword is cutting the ignorance. It's the meaning, and it is now it is preserved in Amritaghateshwar temple of Melakkadamur district of Tamil Nadu. It was taken by Rajendra Chola as a war trophy, and he installed there. It's very important, and it is every fortnight they used to took out, and you can see if you go to the Amritaghateshwar temple of Melakkadamur. So, very little shortly I described, and again this is very important Dashavatar. We know 24 avatars. This Dashavatar, Jayadeva's Gita Govindam, it's written in 12th century, but our sculpture from 10th century are getting in Pala period. And it is preserved in Dhaka Museum, also in Malda Museum, many places from 2.5 inches to 6 inches, Vishnu Potto. And Jayadeva from Bengal, it's very important painting, miniature painting, preserved in Delhi National Museum. I'm grateful their Sir Himachal Shum there, and 5 court poets of King Lakshman Sena, Sharon, Dhoi, Umapatidhar, Govardhan, Acharyan, Joydev. It's written on the top. It is 1620. The painter painted in from Gujarat, Jain Shaili painting. So these are all very little I touched. If I only discuss about the sculptural heritage, it will take 1 or 2 hours, or literature, everything only. And I want to show a little bit dance. একটু বন্দনা করে গণেশ বন্দনা করে অল্প So Nritya Ganesha Murti I have shown. So 8th century AD in Patna. This is 18th century lyrics from Annodamongol Kabbo of Bharat Chandra Ray Gunakar. Music, research and rendered by Sri Amitava Mukherjee. I have shown in sculpture this chamar with satisfying 5 elements.
kheta ta ki te re kheta ta ta kheta ge he te re kheta jha jha tere tere kheta tak tere kheta ta ki tere tere kheta tak tere kheta tere tere kheta tak tere kheta jha tere tere kheta tak tere kheta jha tere tere kheta tak tere kheta.
So this is a little bit Ganesha Vandana. We have so many types of Vandana. Now I would like to show you dancing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dancer as a dancer. As you know, this is a month for Jagannath Mahaprabhu's Ratha Yatra. So, and probably Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself with his 7 dancers performed in front of chariot. Jagannath Mahaprabhu's chariot is the first dance forms. So, so I'm showing, this is Shachi Tanaya Ashtakam. Shachi means Jagannath's mother, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mother. Tanaya means son. Ashtakam, 8 qualities. So only 1 or 2 I'm showing, time short. And lastly, Ardhanarishwara, I have shown the sculpture. So this is again written by Chaitanya's companion, Vasudev Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And music, rendered, and research work, everything by Pandit Amitava Mukherjee. And after the program, I will introduce all my students.
Tribhuvana Bilasita Ujjalavarana Gaurabaradehang Bilasita Niravadhi Bhava Videham Tribhuvana Pavana Kripayaleshang Twang pranamami cha Sri Shachitanayam Ujjalavarana Gaurabaradehang Bilasita Niravadhi Bhava Videham Ujjalavarana Gaurabaradehang Bilasita Niravadhi Bhava Videham Tribhuvana Pavana Kripayaleshang Twang pranamami cha Sri Shachitanayam Twang pranamami cha Sri Shachitanayam Gada gadayantara bhava vikarang Durjana tarjana nada vilasam Gada gadayantara bhava vikarang Durjana tarjana nada vilasam Bhava bhaya bhanjana karana karunang Twang pranamami cha Sri Shachitanayam Twang pranamami cha Sri Shachitanayam Arunambaradhara Charu Kapolang बिनिन्दित नखचयरुचिरम् अरुणाम्बरधर चारुकपोलम् इन्दुबिनिन्दित नखचयरुचिरम् जल्पितनिजगण नाम विनोदम् त्वं प्रणमामि च श्रीशचितनयम् त्वं प्रणमामि च श्रीशचितनयम् विगलित नयन कमल जलधारं भूषण नवरस भावविकारं भूषण नवरस भावविकारं विगलित नयन कमल जलधारं भूषण नवरस भावविकारं भूषण नवरस भावविकारं गतियतिमन्थर नृत्यविलासं गतियतिमन्थर नृत्यविलासं त्वं प्रणमामि च श्रीशचितनयं त्वं प्रणमामि च श्रीशचितनयं चञ्चल चारु चरण गति रुचिरं मंजिर रंजित पदयुग मधुरं चंद्र विनिंदित शीतल वदनं त्वं प्रणमामि च श्रीशचितनयं चंचल चारु चरण गति रुचिरं मंजिर रंजित पदयुग मधुरं चंद्र विनिंदित शीतल वदनं त्वं प्रणमामि च श्रीशचितनयं त्वं प्रणमामि च श्रीशचितनयम्.
So his companion is narrating about the dance form of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I'm concluding today's program lecture with demonstration Ardhanarishwara, as I have shown in sculpture and in our literature also depicting about this Ardhanarishwara. So Ardhanarishwara, please. And after the program, I will introduce all my students. This is written by Pandit Shitanath Acharya and Bhavapritananda Ojha.
প্রকৃতি ও বিশ্ব ব্রহ্মাণ্ডের স্বরূপ যিনি, যিনি অর্ধেক নারী ও অর্ধেক পুরুষ, সেই অর্ধনারীশ্বর মঙ্গলদায়ক মহেশ্বরকে আমি প্রণাম করি। কস্তুরিকা চন্দন লেপনায় শ্মশান ভস্মাঙ্গ বিলেপনায় संकुण्डलायै फणिकुण्डलाय नमः शिवाय च नमः शिवाय मन्दारमाला परिशोभिताय कपालमाला परिशोभिताय हिमाङ्गदायश्च फणाङ्गदाय नमः शिवाय च नमः शिवाय अर्धवक्ष परिशार अर्धे पीनोपयोधर बाघाम्बर रक्ताम्बर आवरेছে কোটিরে অর্ধজটা অর্ধকেশ হরিহর গৌরীবেশ
Cheneketa gurgur ja, cheneketa ta, cheneketa gurgur ta, cheneketa ja, cheneketa gurgur ja, cheneketa ta, cheneketa gurgur ta, cheneketa ja. Jakina ta, takina ja, jakina ta, takina ja, jakina ta, takina ja, jakina ta, takina, jakina, takina ja.
অর্ধজটা অর্ধকেশ হরিহর গৌরীবেশ ভবপ্রীতার গত ক্লেশ ভাসে আনন্দ নীরে ভাসে আনন্দ নীরে ভাসে আনন্দ নীরে অচিন্ত্য রূপচরিतं বন্দে तं শিবं শঙ্করं বন্দে तं শিবं শঙ্করम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः
Thank you being with me and observe our great tradition of Bengal. Let me introduce my students. I'm grateful to Dr. Shamarendra Kumar. He is here. And the secretary and the curator of this VMH. Now, extreme left, Shayantika Mojumdar is a recipient of Senior National Scholarship on Gaudiya Nritya from Ministry of Culture, Government of India. The middle one is Dr. Paromita Banerjee, is another recipient of Senior National Scholarship, and this year she received Junior Fellowship for the research work on Gaudiya Nritya, and she was the Fellow of Asiatic Society. And the last one, Dr. Shomo Bhaumik, is MCom from Calcutta University and MA in dance from Rabindra Bharati University, and both of them have completed their PhD under my supervision. And Shomo also recipient of Senior National Scholarship, and last 2 years ago he has received Junior National Fellowship. At present he is attached with Presidency University Performing Art Department. So I'm proud of my students, and also here my students are there. Please stand up there. And they're all my students. I'm very happy with them. Many of them, the scholarship holders, are doing PhD. Some are teaching in colleges. So they are very ardent follower, supporter, our next generation on Gaudiya Nritya. I'm very happy with that. And I am very proud with my students, and you are all supportive. So it is encouraging us, and I think that Victoria Memorial Hall will support in future again. Thank you so much for bear with us. And the education unit, especially Ashwini-ji, Shilpi, and Ratan-ji, and the other members, they also helped a lot. Thank you again. And now you know all Amitava-ji. Everything have done by him, these sculptural photographs, everything for 41 years we have passed. This is 41 and a half, 8 months. So this, after my marriage ceremony is over, then he কি বলবো ঝাঁপিয়ে পড়লো আমার সঙ্গে এটাই বলা যায় so I'm so happy and I'm glad that you are with me. Thank you so much. And if you have any question, you can ask.
Dr. Srimati Mahua Mukherjee and Pandit Amitava Mukhopadhyay for a fabulous presentation and a magnificent, exhibition of this art by your disciples. So simply, it was amazing, mind blowing. Now, regarding the questions, first thing I was intrigued in the sense that all dance forms, classical dance forms, has the ghungru. Dancers dance with the ghungru.
Yes, they have.
But
they put.
in this performance, none of them have a ghungru here.
This is, I'm sorry, it's correct.
Right.
But this is, inside the room, and this is lecture demonstration. So sometimes in the classroom also, we never use the ghungru. Right. Only Kathak they use, but the other ones, because the stamping gets weaker, so they do not put the ghungru. But in Manch or the stage, they used to put ghungru.
Right. Yeah, and so second thing, what was the revelation when you revealed our rich culture of Bengal, artistic and cultural heritage of Bengal? Now, why is it the other forms in the south, they have flourished? Why did this wonderful cultural and artistic heritage of Bengal, which you presented so vividly, was lost? Was it due to the Turkish invasion of Bengal? Because
Yes.
that's the reason why this entire cultural heritage was lost.
No, I have already mentioned, 8th century Delhi was attacked, okay, the northern region. Then 12th century, the invaders came here. So after that, the total India, the art form get lost, okay. Then Mughal period starts, and only we know the name of Akbar. Only the other Mughal king, emperor, probably they do not support the art forms. Only Shah Jahan, we have heard that Taj Mahal created by him or something. Again, colonization started. Here, Mahaprabhu Chaitanya Dev, in Assam Shankardev, in southern Ramanujam. So everywhere the bhakti movement starts due to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he toured all over India. Okay, so he stayed in Puri, Odisha for 18 years in Nilachal, and extreme south he visited. So along with him, he took Gita Govindam and Radha Krishna concept, Radha Bath from Bengal, not in other areas of India. And we have first Radha Krishna sculpture, Jugal sculpture in Paharpur 7th century. So this Radha Krishna cult and Krishna Jatra he took with him up to Kerala. So Bhakti movement started. Then Kabir, Tukaram, then came Tulsidas. Again it's started. Again colonization period start. And 1757, this Palashi battle after that, Bengal was devastated. And 1857, you know, the Sipai Bidroh mutiny. Then after 19th century, gradually little bit started due to Rabindranath Tagore. I have written a book, Gaudiya Nritya, Joydev, Chaitanadev, Rabindranath. From our childhood we have no dance. The Rabindranath Tagore and Uday Shankar, they borrowed from the other dance forms. But by the research work, I was surprised that all the classical dance form is dwelt upon the three pioneers. This Jayadevas, Chaitanya Deva, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Rabindranath Tagore. So Tagore, he established Ashramik Shankar 1901. Then 1921 Vishwa Bharati. Just imagine, Prithvi Saraswati ek jagay. So there he started gradually little bit. First Manipuri dance he introduced from village Manipur, Srihatto Jela. But he could not written that he could not be able to write the Nach Korchi. We are only doing the Bayam along with the Mridangam. This was the situation of India. And Anna Pavlova, due to Anna Pavlova, Uday Shankar and Rukmini Devi Arundel, they shook themselves. And they started, Rukmini Devi Arundel started to look their own culture and Uday Shankar. So Uday Shankar was with Anna Pavlova, so he created westernized grandeur. And Rukmini Devi Arundel just looked in her soil. So he created Bharatanatyam. This is the basic difference. But inspired by Anna Pavlova. We are grateful to her. And this was the situation. And gradually, first university, not university, Vishwa Bharati, it became a university in 1951. Then, due to Rabindranath Tagore, Vallathol Narayanan Menon Kerala, he established Kalamandalam, Kerala Kalamandalam 1930. So the farmers' dance become institutionalization as syllabus curriculum developed. 1936 Rukmini Devi Arundel Kalakshetra. Then Madam Menoka, his Kandela, she also established her institution, and Uday Shankar in Almora. It was the situation, very feeble situation. And gradually South region, they became more powerful because Rukmini Devi, I want to say this is Raj Anugraha or Raj Prishthopashaka, the patronization of king. Like Rukmini Devi Arundel, she married G.S. Arundel, this is a Britisher. After the independence, she became MP, Rajya Sabha, just imagine. But in case of Bengal, I started, but I'm from middle class family. I have no MP, no connection, nothing. So you all are the torch bearer of that. Anyhow, you will support, anyhow you will push, anyhow you will do. Okay? Right. This is my answer.
Yeah, my final question is, regarding Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as far as autobiography, Chaitanya Charitamrita, I've read the entire thing. There is this dancer aspect, which you have shown here, is not mentioned there. There it starts from Nimai Pandit.
Yeah.
He's the
Yeah,
greatest
yeah,
scholar in
true.
India.
But-
And then his transformation to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Mahaprabhu,
And
yes.
the dance that is performed by him and his disciple Sri Nityananda Prabhu is chanting the holy name, dancing to the holy name. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a classical dancer, could you please reveal to me the source from you which you have got this information?
So many. In Chaitanya Bhagavat you will get Disha Prabhu Logur Loya Prabhu Firaite Lagila, Lathi Naach. In Hanuman disguise, in the Vijaya Dashami, he used to do in Hasya Rasa. And in Chandrasekhar Acharya, the Mesho, there he always used to do many dance dramas, Ankya. But Disha Dakhan Prabhu Hate Tali Diya, Tal, he knows. And also, Nabarasa, কি যেন নবরস ওই লাইনটা ভূষণ নবরসা, who is writing? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's companion, Vasudev Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And if you go anywhere, the painting, Sharabhuja Chaitanya, you can see. Yeah. So he was a dancer and so many sculptures. If I have the time today to show the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's dancing images and his literary context, I can show you. And in Chaitanya Bhagavat, in 20th chapter, and here they're full of descriptions about the dance forms. And he used to do his makeup. His mother Shachi Mata could not recognize him. Just imagine. Adda Shakti, Lakshmi, Hanuman, Ram, Radhika. Just imagine 6 feet height, the tallest man, I suppose. And the arm is too long. But when he decorated himself as a female role character, nobody could recognize him. Imagine. It is written in Chaitanya Bhagavat. Everything is written there. Vipralamba Shringara. And out of ecstasy, the Swatika Bhava, Ashta Swatika Bhava, he could not at all complete his dance forms like that. He getting murcha. Okay, thank you.
প্রণাম। 1 2 3 4 ঝাউটি তিন টাকেটা তাওটি তিন টাকেটা ঝাউটি তিন টাকেটা তিন ত্রক্রেতে টাকেটা ঝাউটি তিন টাকেটা তাওটি তিন টাকেটা ঝাউটি তিন টাকেটা তিন ত্রক্রেতে টাকেটা। নমস্কার।
There is a meaning. We have 10 corners. 8 corners we're worshipping. Then in front, Lord Ganesha. Then 9 Bhumi Devi. Then all the spectators. Then the Samdig, the God, Almighty God, and the Guru. Then humbly I am showing my knowledge, my vidya, my dance. This is the meaning of pranam.
A big round of applause for Madam Panditji and her students for giving us such an insightful and engaging lecture with such beautiful demonstrations that we have such a holistic experience of Gaudiya Nritya today. Thank you so much, ma'am. Your research really stands on very strong foundations. And thank you, Panditji, for enlivening our conference room with such a beautiful voice. Thank you so much to everybody present here for giving your time today, despite the unpredictable weather that we have. I request our secretary and curator, sir, to please felicitate Madam, sir, and the students with a small token from our museum.
So, on behalf of Victoria Memorial Hall, it's really our pleasure to have with us Dr. Mahua Mukherjee and Panditji here. And I think they have done a great job. They are doing, in fact, when reviving this lost art and probably revival of this art. So probably, and their students, a big round of applause for them. At least you are torchbearer for that. And I hope this tradition continues and this art form is revived and continued for a long time. So on behalf of Victoria Memorial Hall, I would like to just present. You want this? Please go there.
Thank you so much, everyone. We have some refreshments arranged for you all. Please have some warm tea and some refreshments before your leave.